Do you want to be a millionaire? Most people probably do, but the growing wealth gap between the rich and the poor makes it seem impossible for most of us. But it is actually quite simple. In fact, you don't have to earn six figures to turn this dream into a reality. No matter how old you are, you can amass wealth as long as you're determined. On the fundamental question of why some people are rich and others are poor, more Americans point to the advantages they possess, or the obstacles they face, rather than their work ethic. Nearly two-thirds of U.S. adults, 65%, say the main reason some people are rich is because they have had more advantages in life than most other people. Far fewer say it is because they have worked harder than others, 33%. An even larger majority, 71%, says people are poor because they have faced more obstacles in life. Only about a quarter, 26%, say they are poor because they have not worked as hard. Millionaires represent less than 9% of the United States population. Even so, the same report notes that in 2020 alone, there were 1.7 new millionaires in the U.S. according to business theorist Thomas J. Stanley. 80% of U.S. millionaires are first-generation rich. That means they didn't inherit their wealth, but built it. These statistics have made me wonder what it takes for a person to overcome humble beginnings and achieve the American dream. What does it take to become a millionaire when you don't come from money? Today we're going to talk about 3 moves that helps you become wealthy. Number 1. Defeats and setbacks. The rich people have a completely different approach to dealing with defeats and setbacks than poor people. Across the population at large, most of poor people like to take credit for their successes while looking to assign the blame to others for defeats and setbacks. In this, the super-rich are quite different. As the research shows, they seek to identify the causes of setbacks in themselves, not in external circumstances or other people. This gives them a feeling of power. They think like, if the fault lies with me, I can change it. I am in control of my own life. There are many reasons why some people succeed in becoming rich, and others don't, but the specific combination of personality traits that both studies identified is certainly one of the reasons. Rich people become rich because they act differently from others. And they act differently because they think, make decisions and react differently than poor people. Simply put, it's much easier to place the blame on someone else than to take full responsibility for your actions, rather than take a deeper look at why we made the mistake that we did and face possible consequences. Notice your thought process the next time you make a mistake. Where does your mind jump to first? Do you want to blame someone, or do you want to explain yourself and take ownership for what you've done? Make a conscious effort to choose the second option. Although that's easier said than done, especially if you're not accustomed to it. Number 2. Work smarter, not harder. It's worth remembering that working smarter, not more complicated, is critical because you can accomplish more in less time, without getting overwhelmed. Working excessively frequently leads to burnout, which results in a significant reduction in productivity. The defining difference between a poor and rich person is their understanding of work. You don't have to put in more effort to be successful. Working more innovative allows you to be more productive, which means that time isn't the only indicator of your productivity and success, since numerous other variables are at play. For example, breaking down a task into smaller subtasks or action steps can be helpful in getting over the hurdle of just starting. Taking breaks is one of my favorite ways to work smarter. Without real breaks, our brains get tired, and we get distracted. Once you've given up multitasking, try taking a break between each task you focus on. When planning ahead, put the bigger, harder, more pressing tasks at the start of the week or day, so you can knock them out first, and relax more as the week goes on. Set yourself up for success by front-loading your week. This is kind of a version of Eat That Frog, a productivity method that suggests doing the most important, or impactful thing first every day, to be sure it gets done. If you have different types of work to get through, grouping similar tasks together into time chunks can make you more productive than switching between different types of work all day. For instance, small, simple tasks can be saved for the periods of your day when you're low in energy. Number 3. Growth versus fixed mindset. Someone with a growth mindset views intelligence, abilities, and talents as learnable, and capable of improvement through effort. On the other hand, someone with a fixed mindset views those same traits as inherently stable, and unchangeable over time. For example, you need basic finance skills to create your business budget. You may think, "I've never been good at math." Now imagine you approach the situation with a growth mindset. You might think, "I don't have a background in finance, but I can learn and practice those skills until I feel capable." You believe you can gain the knowledge and skills necessary to succeed, which makes every challenge a learning opportunity. Given the numerous challenges entrepreneurs face, a growth mindset can be a powerful tool as you work toward your venture's success. According to Dweck, challenging situations can be catastrophic for those with fixed mindsets, because of the implication that if they don't already have the skills or intelligence to complete a task, there's no chance of improvement. Finally, a growth mindset constantly reminds you that there's always more to learn. By knowing you have the capacity to improve, a growth mindset can keep you humble throughout your entrepreneurial journey. If you realize you've been living with a fixed mindset, you can make the switch to one centered on growth, by giving yourself ample opportunity to learn new things. Examples of opportunities are networking, and knowledge sharing with other professionals, reading articles and books on topics you're interested in, and brainstorming, problem solving with others to gain new perspectives. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, click the subscribe button, so you can receive more content like this every day.